Hello, this is Dave from Ocean Beach Digital, demonstrating some of the latest stuff to come out of the workshop here. On the right, we've got an IKEA cabinet that has been modified. There's no handles on the front. The doors are held in place by super strong magnetic latches, but they're also spring-loaded so that they can pop open on command, but otherwise there's no way to pry them open. So they'll pop open on command as given by our command module, which is inside this box. So there's a bunch of tech in here. In an actual escape room, you would have bits and pieces here and there. The purpose of this box is just to demonstrate in one small spot all the stuff that we've got cooking at the moment. So there is a countdown timer module. There is a keypad and got a whole bunch of buttons here and switches that are all being controlled by the same embedded microcontroller. It's super reliable, super robust, and that's one of the big concerns for escape room operators, is having your devices work reliably. And for that reason, you see a lot of people using combination locks. Our mission is basically to bring super reliable, super robust technology into escape rooms so that it can enhance the experience of the game, but with minimal risk of stuff breaking or breaking down, which is every escape room operator's nightmare. So in this box, what I'm showing here is there's a countdown module, this nice big countdown clock display. This can be reset remotely if you want, or it can also be reset on the keypad. I'll explain that in a second. That same controller is also reading the keypad, and there's a whole bunch of button inputs that can be programmed in various ways. For this demo, what we've got is, let's say you're in the course of your gameplay, the player finds, oh, there's a sequence of colors. Is there something in the room that corresponds to colors? Oh, there's a bunch of buttons somewhere. And they would have to enter an exact sequence of colors to get something to happen. Now this thing's been programmed so that you can hear it chirp as it responds to the button pushes, but you have to have the exact sequence of button pushes entered in a specific time period in order to unlock the puzzle. In this case, that sequence is this. You do that, and the drawer pops open. And what's fun is that this could actually be across the room. It could be separated at some physical distance from this, which kind of adds to the fun of having things, having different elements in the game room. So you open this up, you pull out whatever puzzle piece is the next part of your adventure, and you move on. What you move on to might be a code that has to be entered into the keypad, and similar to the buttons, the keypad will only respond to a specific code that's entered in it's a specific string of digits that have to be in a certain order within a certain period of time. Anything other than that, nothing happens. In this case, the code is the world's worst password from Spaceballs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you do that, it can open some other drawer. So you go up here and you grab stuff. This controller can actually control up to 4 different drawers, all with one centralized controller. How does room reset work with the clock module? Well, there's a couple ways that this can work. The board that controls this has a bunch of inputs, so you could wire switches into another room or another location so that the clock can be manipulated remotely. That could be resetting the clock, it could be adding time if you wanted to give the players a little more time, or subtract time if you want to penalize them for some malfeasance or other. But it can also be reset by using the same keypad that's used during gameplay. So, as shown earlier in the video, there was one code, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would cause a drawer to open. It can also be programmed to reset the clock. So, in a recent install, this clock actually appears in the last room that the players encounter. So the game host brings the new group into the first room, gives the introductory spiel that sets the scene for their adventure, then leaves that room and sneaks into the final room, and then enters a secret code, a much, much longer code that will reset and restart the counter. For demonstration purposes, that code is 54321. And for this little demo board, the timer is only 10 minutes long. In an actual install, that code would be much longer, and the counter would reset to 60 or 90 minutes, whatever the length of your adventure is.